Hello and welcome to Jabberjaw. I'm your host, Jessica Dawson Collier, and with me, as always, is Tyson Wheeler Dynus and Matthew David Smith. Guys, welcome.
Lady.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah.
I feel like I should say lady, just because it's singular lady. Guys,
Refer to me. Yeah, lady. Dawson. That's how I go by now.
lady Dawson. Oh man, that would be like a famous literary character. It sounds like, you know.
It should be, right?
Lady Dawson, the Lady Dawson.
Jane
The Lady
Austen,
Dawson.
the
Yeah.
lost Jane Austen novel, Lady Dawson.
Oh, let's make that shit up.
I am sure we could find somebody on the fan fiction area.
That whole fan fiction thing is beyond. One of my friends from work was telling me about the fantasy smut that she reads at night before she goes to sleep to just erase her brain from like the tech bullshit. And I'm like, I may start doing that. I'm in the market.
I will say that I was kind of blown away. So Beth and Nikki, her best friend, went to visit their friend in New Mexico because her husband died, and she was they're trying to get some stuff together.
Yeah.
And at the end of the evening, the other two ladies would start reading like erotic fan fiction and like fairy fan.
Why not?
Oh,
Erotic fairy fan
fiction. Yeah. And I was like,
wow, that's a lot of F's. A lot of F's. You know what I mean?
I did the first time I was ever.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I got it.
So I thought it was funny because the first time I was ever introduced to fan fiction was a guy I worked with at KJLS who did some other stuff, and he was like, I was just talking to him one night. And he's a truck driver now, so there you go. And so he goes, I write a lot of Knight Rider fan fiction, and I'm like,
yes.
What?
Oh, I didn't know this.
Fuck yeah.
And so he's like, yeah, you can read my stuff. And I'm like, well, send me a link, I never read it, but I was just like, Knight Rider fan fiction, this was 2006, and it's like,
it's funny because I know of this person, I just don't know which one it was. So
you might not have known this person.
Oh, okay.
This was his name was Jose. And he he never was on the air. He was always kind of behind the stuff, but he was a board operator, and I
would rather hear, just not to interrupt, but I would rather hear, hi, my name's Jose, I'm into writing Knight Rider fan fiction.
Me too.
That beats 99% of anything else anyone could ever tell me about themselves.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough,
winner.
Put that out there.
Yeah, and I was like, that's awesome. I was like, yeah, but I'd never really heard of fan fiction before that, and so I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Beth's daughters write fan fiction. It's just
my sister writes fan fiction.
Yeah,
she also draws pictures for it, which I will never show anyone. They're disgusting.
You have sent us.
I did send you guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Dirty old men out there. Man.
Didn't you say that?
Share everything.
Katya,
if you're listening, these guys know everything. So sorry.
We do know everything.
Didn't you say that she sells them and makes a pretty penny on some of them?
It was
working on it. She's working on her Patreon account as we speak.
It was excellent filth. So. I'm not going to lie. It was
very
detailed.
Very detailed. Yeah.
Very good stuff.
Not explicitly explicit, but pretty filthy.
It's pretty close, I would say.
It's I went to the sex museum in New York one time when we were visiting there, and I bought a coloring book, and all it is different vaginas. And
you did tell us that. I don't know if I've ever seen that coloring book.
You know what? I'll trot it out here tomorrow. I will say that today my closer is pretty weak because the dogs are crated. I didn't want to go downstairs and get them out because some guy's been here working on the house. So the closer's pretty weak. But anyway, it is what it is.
Whatever. You're gonna have strong weeks, and you're gonna have
that's true.
Not the greatest.
Not so great ones. So it's fine. We won't judge you.
I appreciate that. But
I want that like coloring book just to wind up in the wrong place at some point. I just want you to hide it in a dentist's office or something.
We've talked about this. You
Christmas time.
You guys might get my library, so you guys can fight over it. It's fine. I'm because I don't think I don't think I don't think
exactly
anybody.
how it's going to go down.
I don't think anybody in my family wants my weird library full of weird
well,
books.
Bullshit. Your
that's how we'll
niece, your
celebrate you,
nephews, like,
Tyson.
yeah.
We'll work on the coloring book together. We'll take
We'll see.
turns.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, like the variety of vaginas, from svelte to roast beef is all over the place. I mean, and so it's great. It's really good. Anyway,
Would you be opposed to a burn pile that we sculpt in your image
as
with the
long
stuff that we don't keep?
as long as long as you look at the books before you do it. That's all I
Okay,
ask.
fair. That's
That's all I
fair.
ask.
We'll do
And
that.
be honest,
We just don't want you to haunt us, like that would be weird.
I think
well,
that's a good rule for like book burning in general. Is you have to at least read it. You can burn it.
Yeah.
Read it.
That is a fact. Yeah.
That is a good rule. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, you can burn them. It's fine. But I mean, I do think it would be better for you to sell them on eBay as a weird thing. Just make some cash. Whatever. But anyway, that's just me. Well, you guys do what you want. It's fine.
We can have like the best Tyson Dynasty garage sale ever. Like it would be like if you were to stumble upon this garage sale, you would lose your mind. Now we wouldn't sell anything though, because we'd be like,
really,
just lucky, no
everything's $1,000. Every item, $1,000.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
You know what? To be fair though, if you just sold one item, you guys would be way in the black.
That's true.
That's true. It would be worth your 2 days a weekend.
You know what I just thought about that I've not thought about in years, was the garage sale accounting system that I learned when I was young, which was, if I remember this correctly, you put the price on a piece of masking tape, and then when the item sold, you put that in a notebook.
Yes.
That added up. That was the accounting system. I don't know who invented that. But
I'm not sure either, but genius.
One of those things I just hadn't thought about in a long time.
Grandma Wheeler had one every year, and so the three daughters would bring stuff up. So we had color-coded dots.
Yes, those
indicate. Those were.
Yes, it was. That's right. That's
what
right.
We had. Yeah.
Multi-family sale. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
avoided a lot of conflict that way.
That's true.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a smart way to do it.
It is.
But I don't know. I went to a garage sale down the street a couple of weeks ago. There were two neighbors that were having it, and this guy, I bought. So this one guy, he used to work at an arts distributor, so he had just piles of like unused, sketching pads and all this stuff. And the one thing that I bought from him, it was $5, was it was a suitcase for 24 by 36 prints. Because what I found is when I go to get things framed, it's a pain in the ass because I have to carry them out. This has rollers. This is $5. I was like, oh, there I go, I'm in. And then I bought a book about Will Rogers at the other one just to be nice. But but there's lots of garage sales in my area, and I go to them just for if I see a sign.
I like garage sales.
I should go to more.
You never know what you're going to find.
I should too. Yeah.
You never know what you're going to find. Sally was telling me once that they went to it's what do they do at the liquidation thing where they sell like a house, everything in the house,
like a estate sale.
Yeah, like an estate sale. Yeah, exactly. And the guy apparently was a hunter, and they had a bull moose and all this like different shit that was stuffed and on the wall. And I was like, Lord, why didn't you get me a bull moose? I'm like, I would love that. I would love to have that in the house, and they didn't know. They didn't know.
They didn't know.
They didn't.
You're just slightly bitter. It's fun.
A little bitter. Like I'm not gonna shoot a moose. But I love Rocky and Bullwinkle, and I would love to have that in my house. It's great.
It does set a tone.
It does. It really does. One of my favorite garage sale memories, because my mom would have one every year consistently, as long as I can remember, is when my parents were still together. And this was probably a sign it wasn't going to work out, but another one. My father had gone hunting that morning, did not help out with the garage sale at all, comes in mid-garage sale with 2 dead birds, and it's a garage sale. Father, come on. Like, you can't, like, pull the feathers out, skin
And
it, all
he
do all that
cleaned
stuff,
him. He
cleaning
cleaned
it.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So he cleaned it in the very back of the garage where he thought people couldn't see. Literally everyone could. Do you guys know Sam Montoya?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Sam Montoya, of course, because he's just like lovely and kind of weird. He
Yeah.
goes in the back of the garage. He comes up to my mom at the card table with all the money and stuff. He goes, I'll give you $5 for that turkey heart back there.
Wow.
She
So,
lost her mind.
oh, that's
Lost it.
hilarious.
Oh
Oh, that's
yeah. It was
hilarious.
fantastic. It was amazing.
Wow.
That was a good one.
That
Wow.
is
So
a
your
good one.
father hunted like your actual like turkeys that like you like did you eat like the
He
turkey?
tried.
You
Yeah,
tried?
he
Well, it
tried.
sounds
We
like
have
you
definitely had some Brad Dawson turkeys for Thanksgiving over the years.
interesting.
Mostly Uncle Gene turkey. Sorry, Dad. Let's be real, but it's fine.
Impressed, you know.
Yeah.
There's turkeys out at Cedar Bluff. I mean, I hit one with my car one time. So I mean, they're around.
We're gonna have tons
Did,
of turkeys on our property, like so.
Oh, are you?
The idea
ooh,
is kind
nice.
of turning around. Like a current, I've explained this to guys before. Like I'm not a hunter. Like I have problems
Yeah,
killing things, like except for
I'm the same
bugs.
way. Yeah,
Bugs, I don't like. But a turkey,
pacifist. Yeah,
I think like if I were to make the transition, I think a turkey is a good gateway animal to kill because it's
Yeah.
just like it's not that pretty. I could never like shoot a deer, not in a million years. Could never.
no
But like there
way.
are no
No
good
way.
movies about turkeys, really. I mean, no lovable
Not really.
turkeys, no
No.
maternal turkey figures that make you cry.
I mean,
So
it was supposed to be the nation's bird. That was. Do you guys
the
remember
turkey
that?
was like
Yeah,
Was
really
it? I didn't know that.
Ben Franklin suggested that the turkey would be the bird of America, not the eagle.
interesting.
Yeah.
I did
So
not know that. Wow.
yeah,
The more you
yeah.
know. Hmm.
I mean, I think it is very, very fitting now. I think Ben Franklin was way, way, way ahead of his time there.
Anyway, yeah.
About 280 years of fucking eagle, and then it's going to be a turkey for a while. We have no
Yeah.
idea how long, but for a while. Gonna be
Yeah.
so,
No, I see.
Oh, if you could
Not,
see things now. Yeah.
not
if
wrong.
only Ben Franklin could. Ben Franklin had Netflix and fucking
Oh
smartwatch.
man.
Man.
What a world. What a
What a
world.
what a beautiful world. Wow.
Dear Lord. On that note, what have you guys been up to? It's been happening.
I actually did some stuff. Weirdly enough, I named Queso. So because he's my dog, I got to name him whatever I wanted to this time. So the kennel names come at the first. So Agent Fian Ajir. Those are the two different kennel names that my
Okay.
wife and Nikki own. And then everything after that, as long as it's less than 35 characters, is fine.
Okay.
So there's a movie called The Robot versus the Aztec Mummy. And so, keeping with the Mexican theme, I named him Queso versus the Aztec Mummy.
You know that you also mentioned this in the last 10 seconds of our last show.
I did, and I did not want, and I didn't have time. I didn't have time to explain it, and so
Okay,
I
good.
brought it up. So
Because
that's
a couple people did reach out and they're like, wait, Tyson has a dog. When did this happen? Yeah, because dogs are obviously a topic of conversation on this show. So,
yeah. So yeah, no. There was this boy dog named Queso who was going to somebody else. She decided she didn't want it. We were keeping him anyway until she wanted it, and then he just became my dog. So
that's
yeah,
good.
yeah. No, it's nice. He's a sweetheart. He has a weird habit of if you like come home, he wants to put something in his mouth. So he grabs your shirt. He grabs whatever he can, and so you have to have a toy ready to put in his mouth. Or
Put in
sometimes he'll
his
grab
mouth.
it. Or
Okay.
sometimes he'll grab. He wants to shake your hand with his mouth, and he knows that he can't. So he has to just have something to put in his mouth. So if there's a toy on the ground, he'll pick it up,
Pick
and
it
then
up. Okay.
like he's yeah. Anyway,
Aw. How
he's
old is he? How old is
6 months.
he?
He's six
6
months
months.
and over 100 pounds. We're not sure exactly.
Good God.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, he'll be 150 pounds for sure. And
He's a big boy.
he is a big boy, and he's just a nice little dog. Very
Cute.
friendly. Like boy dogs have a different temperament than girl dogs.
Uh-huh.
They're just more like, hey, how's it going? And girl dogs are like,
I like that you caught yourself Not better, different.
Different. Well, it's
Good catch, sir.
we've only had girl dogs in our house because Beth won't keep a boy dog, and I was just like, we got to keep a boy dog because pretty soon we're going to be too old to deal with the size of that dog, you know. And
True.
so
Yeah.
and I was like, so let's just do it now and get out of the way. So I take him to classes and do all that kind of stuff. So he's Queso Fresco. Is his name,
Oh, I
and
love it. It's a
I,
great name.
he's a good dog. So the other thing I did, Beth's cousin AJ came down from La Crosse, Wisconsin, to stay with us for a couple days, and then went to see his sister Molly, who Beth went to see, who took care of her this week because she's going through chemo,
Hmm.
and so AJ is a tourist. I mean, he's a historical tourist, and so we went to the Arabian Steamboat Museum
Oh,
in downtown Kansas City.
okay.
So I don't
I've
know if
never
you know.
even heard of this.
Yeah,
I
so
don't even know what an Arabian. I'm just like I've got pictures in my head, but I bet they're wrong. So
yeah,
I'll let you
they are
continue.
they are absolutely wrong. I promise you. So anyway, the story is basically that these guys had an air conditioning business, and one guy had a restaurant, and one guy had a bulldozer. And so uh, what happened was this guy went out to fix. I know. And so this guy went out to fix this guy's air conditioning, and this guy he had pictures of Bigfoot. He said he hunted Bigfoot and UFOs and all this stuff, but he had a map with a bunch of stuff on it, like little marks of
Uh-huh.
of the Missouri River. And the guy was like, "What is that?" And he's like, "Well, these are all the steamboats that crashed and got buried in the Missouri River." And so they were like, "Oh, that's cool. And so like he goes back. I mean, this is very much how you start a bar, really, but they started a project. And so they're like, they're like just adventure type of guys. They like hidden treasure. So they they pinpoint. So the Missouri River actually has changed a lot. Like it just because of the way that it goes. And the Missouri River is notoriously bad at sinking ships. And so, or at least it was in steamboat time. And so,
Hmm.
um, so anyway, these guys dug up a ship and they're like, that's cool. And then they were like, did some more research and they found out about this one ship called the Arabian Steamboat. And basically, it had a bunch of stuff, maybe 400 barrels of Kentucky
Monkeys?
bourbon,
Oh, okay.
Kentucky bourbon, and just all this shit. But they didn't know what exactly was on it. So anyway, they figured out that it was actually under a cornfield in the Delta. So it wasn't
What?
underwater, it was under. And so they spent the next couple of years digging up this steamboat. And
Weird.
so it's a cool story. Like but like, and so like they finally got down to it. It was like, but there were the water table was there, and there was underwater aquifers, so they had put up like 28 different pumps to get it out and all this stuff. And so and then they and all the cargo was there, right? So
Right.
you go to the museum, which is 30% gift shop, and basically you watch these series of 4 videos. So I'm watching the videos, and they're telling the story about how they found it and what they're gonna do, and basically like there were a lot of little telltale signs. Like at one point, the guy was being interviewed, and he's like, "Yeah, so once we found it, our wives started talking to us again," and I'm like, "Oh, well, there you go," so they weren't happy about it, and and so anyway, and so the video ends with they're like, "Okay, well, we got this stuff, and we decided we couldn't split it up. It was just a big, cool collection. So they're still like rehabbing, and it's like boots, axe handles, some china, whatever. But on the sign, like it says, it was like finding a floating Walmart. So you guys know that I have watched a lot of Antiques Roadshow, and
Yes.
you guys know that if you buy something from Walmart, it's not going to be worth shit, 100 years from now.
No, it
Like,
is not.
no, it is not. It is not a fine antique,
No.
So anyway,
If it's even still together at that point, I
yeah.
just
Well,
no.
they're still like they said that they have all this stuff on display that they have rehabbed and whatever, like boots, all this kind of all this junk, and so like I'm getting ready. We watched the last film, and on the sign it says it's like floating Walmart, and I turn to my cousin and I'm getting ready to say, yeah, they couldn't break it up because they couldn't make any money on this shit because it was just fucking nonsense. Like I mean, like there's no treasure under here.
Right,
It's just
right.
Yeah,
fucking.
yeah.
It's just goods. And as soon as I start to tell him that, this guy walks up and he's like, "Hey, do you guys have any questions?" And AJ's like, "Oh yeah," and he's like, "Yeah, my grandfather was the guy who dug this up," and I was just like, "Oh fucking, thank God." I didn't say what I was about to say because I was about to say the only way they could make money was to open a museum and
Yeah.
tell the story. They
Yeah.
couldn't sell any of this shit, and so that's what they did. And to be fair, it's a great story. It's not that interesting of a place to visit, to be honest with you, but the story's
Okay.
pretty cool.
Yeah, I
I mean,
like the story.
if you're going to if you're going for the story, that's pretty cool. If you're going to see the stuff, meh, it's
Okay.
just it's stuff. But yeah, and so it was pretty funny actually, and so but it was nice. It was all right. I mean, it's worth going to once in your life, I suppose. But
I
I'm
love
sure
museums, so
I
of
do too.
all
I do too. But like.
sizes and yeah.
But as far as whatever that is, I was just like, so I was really happy that I didn't go into my spiel about how none of this shit was worth anything, and they had to open a museum to get their money back. So
Tyson gets kicked out of a museum.
yeah,
A
exactly. Yeah.
steam
I mean, and the guy was really nice, by the way. He was super nice. He started the video over for us. He's like, no, it was a Monday at like 11 o'clock. Nobody was there. I mean, there was some
Probably,
people there.
yeah, pumped to have some people there, some
Oh yeah,
patrons.
and he
Yeah.
had many, we and they, like they pulled up a bunch of cool stuff. The metal stuff all survived, and they recreated the boat. With the floorboards and the metal stuff, they ran the thing and all the stuff. So it was pretty interesting. So it's definitely worth going, but it's a fallacy that they couldn't break up the stuff because there was no aftermarket for the stuff.
For the stuff.
But
Yeah.
that's but many of them said many times on the videos that we just decided we couldn't break up this collection. I'm like, no, you didn't. Like that's not what happened. Like what happened was you had nothing of value. So anyway, yeah, that's what I've been up to. What are you guys? How about you guys?
Smith, what have you
I've
been
been
doing?
itchy. I've been real fucking itchy. And why do you ask? Because I got chigger bites for the first time in like 40 years. I had forgotten all about these little critters, and they suck.
They do.
Yeah,
Oh my
they're terrible.
God, it's awful. I'm not like. We went out to the property. They're making excellent progress, and we were not out there long, like I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes, something like that. Just kind of looking around and making sure everything's up to our expectations. Make sure everything looks up to code and whatnot.
Hands on the hips.
Like I have any fucking idea.
Looks good,
no,
boys.
and I just wandered into a. I wandered into a patch of some kind of grass, and 4 hours later, I was like, "Oh my God!"
At least it's chiggers and not
oh God,
poison
yeah,
ivy.
It's true, yeah. So anyway, so I've got between 150 and 200 different sugar bites.
Oh my
Buddy.
goodness!
They're everywhere.
Holy
they're
shit.
everywhere. They're everywhere. It sucks. And so,
are you feeling okay? Like physically?
I mean, luckily I found. So I have tried a number of different remedies for chiggers.
Benadryl is supposed to help.
I was going to say Benadryl
that's
for
the
sure.
first line of defense, the pills and the cream. There's also something called Chigger X, which my father recommended. And then there was something called Chig Be Gone, which
yeah.
the good folks at Chig Be Gone, probably not getting the promotional sponsorship they deserve, but which is effectively like a glue that you just kind of it's like it reminds me of like when you were kids, you put like, I don't know if you guys did this at school, you might have gone to might have hung out with smarter kids, but when I went to elementary school, it's kind of in practice to like take that white glue, take the white glue in classroom and like put it on your skin and then let it dry and then peel it off. Did you guys do that as kids?
Always.
Yeah,
Elmer's glue. Yeah,
basically the same stuff. Basically, because then you get it on there and then you basically
glue
just
and then people who took the glue and peeled it off. Yeah.
Did like the whole hand. That was
That was
fun. Like like kind of underground child activity. It was never like a sponsored or approved activity. It was just something that like
Never.
kids would do
No. Yeah.
when they had access to a full bottle of glue. And
That glue costs
leave
money.
children to their own devices; they'll make you proud.
Well, you always had to pay for the glue, right? At the
That's
beginning
true.
of the
You
year.
did have to. Now, do kids have to still
they
do
didn't
this?
give a
Because
shit.
there was the, I don't know what they call it, but it was like basically your school shopping list. And I think we're very, very timely point in American history to 2025 to talk about this, because as the young ones are going back to school, we had to like you'd get a list, right? And it was like, is your crayons. Now, usually it only specified like the 36 crayons, but I usually tried to upsell my mom to like the 72 box, the one with the sharpener. You were supposed to get normal notebooks, but again, I always kind of wanted to go with the
I
Trapper
always wanted
Keeper.
the 5-star.
Absolutely. Or the 5-star, the college ruled. I always like college ruled. I thought.
Me too. Me too.
I was like, ooh, it's smaller. Like, this is what they use in college. And they do. And the 2 boxes of Kleenex. Because like that's a fuck ton of Kleenex if you think about it. Like that's like
not for me. I go through a box every week.
Well, okay. See, it's kids like you, right? Yeah, it's kids like you.
For those snot-nosed kids.
Ruin it for everyone. I know.
Yeah. So in my classroom, you blow your own nose. Yeah. So anyway, got a lot of chigger bites, but the good news is the barn project's going awesome. They've got framing almost done, and we're actually kind of like able to kind of see where everything's going to go. And that's kind of it. Just kind of wrapping up summer. We are heading on vacation on Monday for a few days.
Yeah.
We are going to good old Nashville, Tennessee, to see Howard Jones, ABC, and Haircut 100 again. I'm fingers crossed. Haircut 100 will play a full set this time. I'm holding out hope, but we'll see. And I splurged on the VIP tickets. I don't know what that entails. Maybe just slightly closer seats, but maybe more. Maybe I'll just feel special. Maybe I'll just feel better about myself that I spent more money than actually. I don't know how that works. Anyway, we're also going. We've got a little cabin that we've rented several times. We're going down with her cousin and his wife. Harley and Bailey, not Harley. Oh my God,
Charlie.
No, it's not Charlie. Bailey and
Carly.
Oh my God, not a complete block.
Stacy
and their daughter Maines. They have a cute, adorable 3-year-old child named Maines, who's fun. And so we got to come have a nice cabin there, and then we're on our way back.
He probably doesn't listen to the podcast. You're fine.
No, he doesn't listen to the podcast.
Not one of the 11 people.
Be disappointed with me. Like, oh my God, how can't you, Cody? that's how I remembered. I was like, oh my God, I'm imagining Kathy being like, oh my God, you idiot! Why couldn't you remember Cody's name?
Damn it, you idiot! Yeah.
So there you go. Running dialogue, always helpful. And then we're going to see.
That's always a good trigger, right? For anything that you need to recall is your partner getting pissed. Yeah.
Your star screaming at you. Wow.
Yeah.
You gotta be on something here. But no, and then we're seeing 9 Inch Nails in Nashville on the way back. So cool. Concert.
Oh my God.
Vacation, concert. Yeah. So. Which is like the second time I've seen them in 30 years, I think. So
I'm so jealous. We just saw them at Red Rocks 2 years ago. I'm telling you, this
good show.
Tour is gonna blow your fucking mind. Every video I've seen is like amazing. Like their setup in the middle is just next level.
The light show is easily the best I've ever seen. Like I mean, when we saw them a few years ago, and so always room for improvement, but I'm looking forward to it. So now are they doing a new album? Is there? I don't know that I've followed closely
they did the score for the new Tron movie that's coming out.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
They do mostly scores now.
Okay.
Yeah, Trent and Atticus.
Oh, they're all fancy now. I know. It's all right. I'm making it's sort of a. I have a headline related to this whole thing for a little later.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But anyway, so I will report back when we get back
Please
from vacation. But very much looking forward to it.
Have fun.
And the weather's been awesome here. I'll just say that. Like it's been cool and like awesome for like the last few days. It's been great.
Yeah, it's been pretty all right.
Terrifies me what's going to awaits us this winter.
Me too. I think this winter is going to be brutal.
I do too. I just get that feeling. Because everything else is going so well.
I know.
Like winter is going to be like, all right, you guys.
Fucking field of daisies out there.
Yeah,
just hopping around.
We'll do this next year, but you just all right. Fuck you, winter. Love you,
I'm just gonna
fall.
enjoy it. Yeah,
Love
I
you,
love you,
fall.
fall. I really love fall,
I
but
do
not
too.
as much as summer. I love summer. I am a
I'm
summer
still with you. It's
connoisseur. Yeah.
summer, fall, spring, winter. I think.
Yep. Same.
Yeah.
Tice, where are you at?
I think spring edges out because it's that change from winter, so it's kind of my favorite.
That is a huge relief.
Yeah.
Other than the
That's
allergies.
true.
The allergies is the only reason it is not my
I,
second favorite.
I will give you this because I'm a little out of the box here because I'd rather be cold than hot. So I'm going to say spring, fall, winter, summer.
Wow. Way to go
Yeah.
against the grain,
That's
Tice.
fair. That's fair.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
It's
You know what, though? A lot of people are like that.
it's like
That's true.
the heat index is like 110 degrees here. It's just like, come on, like
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
love that.
I love it. Get in some water. Go
Yeah.
drink some water. Get in it. Like you can cool off.
Yeah, no,
I guess you can
I-
warm up too, but I'd rather cool off.
That's true.
whatever. But it was a really hard adjustment. And Matt can attest to this. Getting used to Florida,
Oh,
like
dude, I
from
cannot believe
Kansas.
either of you guys live there. No, sorry.
I got
The
used to it.
humidity
Like
is
it took a few
insane.
months, but you get used to it. Like I swear to God, like I remember there was one day when I remember I was this is years ago. I was downstairs taking a cigarette break, and I was shivering,
Yeah, yeah.
and it was
Whoa.
like 68 degrees outside.
Yeah.
Like it was like not cold, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God, like
No,
yeah,
it's-
like I was like, oh my God, it's so cold. And it was like 68 degrees outside. Like it was like. It's just a weird thing. You get used to it. Like the humidity.
Yeah.
The one thing is, like
I
I
guess I
never
got
really
used to it more
noticed the
often.
humidity
Yeah.
that much. Like it was more
Oh.
than, but I know other people did, but it didn't. I don't know. I got used to it quick.
I mean, I used to park. 30 feet from my door, and I would be sweating balls by the time I got to my car. And I was like, is this ever going to get better? And really what it does is because the locals say your blood thins. I'm sure that's not true. But anyway, and then
Florida and science. It's
I know,
usually
right?
dead on.
Yeah. So, after about 9 months, I got real used to it, and then when I'd come home, it would be 45 degrees. People would be wearing shorts, and I'd be like, I need my coat,
Yeah.
like
People would seriously like wear their heavy coat to the bar, like when it was 60 degrees out. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, like they're like what we would wear, like your full parka, ski jacket. Like
What?
people would cover their plants. Remember this? Like people would cover their plants.
God.
If there was a chance that would freeze, so like you'd walk by, there'd be bed sheets over people's ferns, and it was just the weirdest. Like, yeah.
Well, we do that here, but I mean, but with the garden, but like it was, the other thing, I was talking to an Uber driver the other day, and he was like, I was like, the weird thing about Florida and the trees is that, the wind can be 15 miles an hour. But because everything's a palm tree, it looks like it's 50 miles an hour because you're used to like that kind of wind.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
In Kansas, like that's what you see, and you're like, holy shit, It must be really windy outside. And it's not. It's like 10 to 15 miles an hour. But I mean, I was like, they're designed to survive hurricanes. I mean, that's what these trees are for, like so.
That's true. That is true.
Florida.
Memories.
What have you been up to,
Missing
Doc?
it.
Yeah, Dawson.
Oh, what have I been up to? Work's been kind of crazy because it's the start of our fiscal year and nobody knows what they're doing yet. But it's like, go. Where? Just go. Okay.
Hire somebody.
That's literally my definition of like working in talent acquisition at the beginning of any year. But yeah, that's what I've been going through right now. We're just trying to get organized for the new year, make some things happen. It's been a week. I'm ready for the 3-day weekend. But we did have a new bar that opened up in the town right next to ours, Louisville, and it's called Birdie Bar. And it is a golf themed bar. And Jonas and I went to it the other day. It is adorable. There is a little mini golf, like 9 holes out front. And then you walk in and like all of the drinks are golf themed. They've got simulators in the back. It's really nice. I mean, the yuppies are going to fucking eat it up.
yeah.
We are. I mean, we're just like, this is fun. I had a pargarita. I mean, I'm telling you, like it's like one of those things. I'm very excited about it because I feel like Louisville, it's a very small town, but it needs more stuff to do. So we did that. And then I don't know, we've just been kind of hanging out. I haven't really been doing a whole bunch, but that's going to change starting this weekend, I think. So
What's up with
things on the horizon.
What's the logo on your hat? Is it Astros?
Colorado Avalanche.
Avalanche.
Hockey.
Okay.
They were good. They're kind of sucking ass now. Let's not talk about that. It's fine. Let's keep the good times rolling. Speaking of good times, do you guys want to do tarot card readings?
Yes,
Okay.
We've been yes.
We've been talking about this for a while.
Yes,
we have. I have been doing some amateur, and when I say amateur, I'm talking capital A readings
So you're
for
not
many people.
You're not licensed.
No, I am not. No,
Okay.
I don't even know if you get licensed.
I don't think
a couple of people I know who are self-proclaimed witches, they do tarot card readings, like professional ones. And like they, memorize the deck and all that stuff.
Is there like a professional organization of tarot card readers? Is there like a...
There's got to be
there is.
There's got to be.
Imagine.
I just really haven't looked into it.
Santa Claus people have their own organization. Surely tarot card readers have their own.
Surely tarot card readers do too. Smith, yeah, look that up.
I'm on it.
So what we're going to be doing today is from there are different tarot decks out there, but one today is from Kim Kranz, and I inherited this from my late great mother-in-law. We actually got her that book.
So what is
tarot card deck?
What is the significance of that? Is it a theme? Or is it just...
So the theme is very nature themed. So a lot of the cards involve that. There are two distinctions between tarot card decks. There's one that's a major arcana, which is 22 cards. And it features things like, the lovers, the fool, things like that. This deck that we're going to be doing today is a minor arcana. So it's 56 cards. And it has like cups, pentacles, swords, and wands in it. We're not going to do like a crazy reading because we don't have enough time for that. But I suggested to the fellas that we do a past, present, and future reading. So a 3-card draw.
Do you shuffle the cards?
I do. And I'll shuffle them right in front of you and show you how you shuffle.
Are you sure this isn't like impacted by like the physical separation that like we're doing this virtually? You still think that
I don't know because I meant to consult with my witches and I just didn't do it this week. So I may be making an oopsie, but we'll see.
That's okay. We'll find out. No, if we know what to blame the inconsistencies on. If
this girl right here.
I actually know of someone who was on a podcast where they did a tarot reading and it was separate and she was a professional.
It was?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think
okay.
I just want to make sure.
So who wants to go first? Like how do you guys want to
I'll go first. I'll go first. Tyson wants me to go first. I'll go first.
Yeah.
So
okay.
All right. So past, Smith, present, and future. That's what we're doing.
Yes. It's going to be a past, future, or present and future reading. While I'm shuffling the deck, what I want you to do is clear your mind.
Okay.
And really focus on the cards and ask yourself, what do you want to know?
The only thing I'm thinking
why do you
is
want to know it?
There's at least like a 20% chance I'm going to spend the rest of the podcast quietly weeping to myself. So anyway, trying to be positive.
Okay, so I laugh only because this will be my 4th and 5th tarot card readings. And all of the other ones have began in tears. Happy tears? Not so happy tears.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, 25% chance.
I'm going to get a beer. I'll be right back.
I'm going to clear my mind. I need to open myself to the cards. Is that what I'm doing?
Yes. Open your mind. Clear your mind. Open yourself up. Ask, what do I want to know and why do I want to know it? Okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I'm just saying this to myself, but I don't need to talk out loud.
Okay, I've shuffled the deck.
Okay.
The deck is shuffled.
All right. I know I don't have to close my eyes. I know you didn't tell me to, but I feel like closing my eyes.
You don't have to.
I want to. All right. It helps me focus.
The first card has been drawn. Ooh, this is a new one.
Ooh.
Okay, that's your past.
Okay.
Present. Oh, not saying anything yet.
It's not fair.
Future. I've not seen this card. But okay, here's another thing I want to say and I'm going to go real quick because of time constraints and the fact that I'm an amateur. Do do not take literal meanings of the cards. Like
I've heard that.
sometimes
I've
you
heard
get,
that.
you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like,
I've heard that.
for
Yeah.
example, Smith, you got the death card as your present card.
Okay.
That doesn't necessarily mean,
Okay.
shit's going to go down like that. Okay. So just keep thinking, keep putting
Okay.
some stuff out there.
Okay.
I'm going to consult with my good friend ChatGPT to do a quick little summary of the card reading. Do. Tyson, would you hum some music so we don't have dead silence, or maybe tell a little tale?
Sure. Let's see. I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, it's time to feel good. Casey and the Sunshine Band. Did you guys know this was from Emporia? That's where they're from.
I didn't know. I knew Katrina and the Waves
Oh,
was from Wichita. Isn't that right?
Yeah, I believe that's correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
But
Very
anyway,
nice.
but walking on sunshine. Whoa, walking.
Oh my god. Sorry, I just got an email from work too, so I need to ignore things while I'm doing this. Okay, we've got it, guys.
Okay,
Are you
alright.
ready?
Yes.
Okay. So Smith, this is your first card. This is the pass card. This is
Okay.
the 7 of Cups.
Okay.
Which is reversed, by the way. Some people believe that the reverse cards mean something, some people don't. So it's kind of up to you and your interpretation.
Okay.
Upright, this card is about choices, illusions, temptation, or being overwhelmed by too many options. Reversed, this card, the card that you have today, it often signifies clarity. You are cutting through confusion and starting to see things for what they are. It can also suggest avoiding escapism and facing reality head on. So that's you in the past, sir.
Okay. All right.
Okay. How's that feel so far?
Not gonna fight you on that one. No, it feels all right. Yeah.
This is the center card. This is the death card. Okay.
Ooh, spooky.
This major arcana card rarely means literal death, which is what I told you.
That's very good.
Instead, it represents endings, transformation, and rebirth. So, not
Mm.
necessarily a bad card, which
Okay.
is something that, anyway, we'll talk about that later. Something in your life is coming to a close, an old cycle, mindset, or relationship, and making way for renewal. It's about letting go of what no longer serves you.
All
Very
right.
good.
Very good. Okay.
Cab-
feeling
yeah.
feeling all right?
Yeah,
Cabin,
feeling all
okay.
right. Feeling all right.
Cabin in the woods.
All right, this is your future card.
Yeah, yes.
Father of Pentacles. In this deck, the Father of Pentacles is like the King of Pentacles. Grounded, successful, reliable, abundant, and generous.
Oh, very nice.
buddy, that's a good
Very
future
nice.
card.
I thought it was a gay
he's a-
jackalope based on the image.
One of those mutant.
It's kind of it is a gay
It's
jackalope.
a gay pride jackalope. Yeah. Well, you know, your reason was good too, so I like that.
Oh my God, Smith. He is a figure of stability, material security, and leadership in the physical world.
Very good. I think I'm all right.
Overall, that's a pretty good, like,
pretty good. It's pretty
yeah,
good.
I mean, I'll send this to you because I like to send like the whole like wrap up from ChatGPT so you can like read through it.
Yeah.
You have the cards, all that stuff. But the overall message, this spread suggests that you're moving out of confusion through a transformative ending into a period of greater stability and abundance. So this is a really good progression, buddy.
I think
like
this
you
is
are
good.
on a good
This
path.
is going to be good news for everyone that knows me. So that's excellent. That's excellent. Welcome news.
I love it. Okay, so we're feeling good.
Thank you. That wow. It's Friday. It's lovely outside. Gonna go see a movie. Rocking with my buds. Life's good. Yep. All right.
All right. Let
Let's
me
do
send
Tyson.
this to you, dude. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna send this. Oh, you might get another thing that I looked up earlier. Sorry about that. Not sorry.
Did you like sign me up
Please
for some
hold.
list of like?
Tarot.
Yeah.
You're part of the organization now.
There is, by the way, a professional organization. It's called the Tarot Sophie. Are you familiar with this term, Dawson? Tarot Sophie?
No.
Tarot
Again,
Association.
amateur.
Well, that's all right, because for the mere price of $75 a year, you too can become a professional. So
What
might
the
check that out.
shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if the
Will you send
35,000.
me something on that?
I will.
Good sir.
You know
Okay.
what? It probably comes with a
Bookmark it.
certificate, which is awesome. You should always
I
have.
would
Let's
love a
see what it
certificate
says.
because I
Oh,
really
wait.
am, guys. Like, I'm into this stuff. I have
That's cool.
crystals
No, it's
in my
neat.
windowsill now. Like, I want to become like a real witch. I'm into it.
Colorado has changed you.
Colorado has changed me. I let my armpits get hairy sometimes.
Good for you.
If they get a little stinky, I'm like, whatever. Actually, that part bothers me. I will take a shower 2 times a
We
day.
have discussed that.
Yeah, we have. I know. And apologies to everyone
That's
because
all
I
right.
feel
No,
like
that's all right.
maybe we talked about odor.
It could be
a
that
bit too
hairy
much.
pits are like the sort of the, I don't know, the focal point of the energy. Maybe that's like needed for the energy. I think so.
You know,
It could be.
your yin and your yang might be out of balance. You should go visit somebody.
You know what, Tice? I was actually going to talk to you offline about that because I'm thinking about maybe getting my chi in order or whatever the fuck you
I
guys
gotta
call
tell you,
it.
it changed Beth's life. I mean, she's all different now. Not all
I
different,
know.
but you know.
Well, not yeah, but in a positive way, right?
Yeah.
All right, Tice, you're
Okay.
up.
Eyes
Have you
closed.
cleared your mind? Have you
Well,
focused on the cards?
I'm still thinking about
Where
that.
you've been, where you're
Think of the
at, and where you're
cards.
Thinking
going.
about that gay jackalope,
Think
but
of
I'm
the
gonna clear my
cards.
mind.
Stop thinking about the gay jackalope, all
My
right?
meat. That's
We
my
all know
jackalope.
that
It's
you're
not your
oddly
jackalope. It's
attracted to
my
it
jackalope.
somehow. Stop thinking about Smith's jackalope.
My.
Words I never thought I'd say. Okay, here we go, Tyson. All right, or no, you tell me. When are we ready? Are we ready?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Okay. Past has been pulled. The past is the Father of Cups card, by the way. Your present card is the Hierophant. So that's interesting. I've not seen these cards. And the future card is Temperance. Sante. Okay. Somebody hum. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute.
Walking
I gotta
on
consult.
sunshine. Whoa.
Right.
You know,
I
they had
speak on behalf
another
of every.
top 40 hit, and it also had the word sun in it. It was like accidentally Sun Street. I always thought that was interesting that Katrina and the Waves had basically two singles, and one was Walking on Sunshine, and the other one was something Sun Street. That you don't see that very often. Anyway, I always thought that was fascinating.
That
That's
is
true.
pretty fascinating.
Yeah. That's all I got.
Dead silence. All right, we gotta avoid that at all costs.
Oh,
Right,
never no silence.
ChatGPT.
All right.
My good
All right,
partner,
we'll just-
ChatGPT, is getting this shit together real
You gotta
quick.
get that. What are you using that?
This is another plug for Chat.
Using that GPT-5? I don't know.
I have been, sir, this week.
That's all right.
For
I have
work.
to.
Yeah.
I don't dislike it.
Did you guys notice
I
the
don't.
difference?
Yeah.
I didn't notice a difference.
I'm not
think
in
it
a
was amazing.
relationship with
Yeah.
my Chat GPT, so no.
Yeah,
You don't have special feelings for our particular large language model, because I know I do.
Kathy, you've been warned,
Claude
my
man
friend.
myself. Give me Claude all day and all night. My Claude. I don't use that. What's the grok? I don't touch the grok. I stay away from the grok.
Don't touch the grok. Please don't touch the grok.
Google,
You don't need the
Google
grok.
too. You don't need the grok. You don't need them all. That's an easy one to give up.
Definitely don't need the grok.
Yeah.
God, Jonas's cousin Kara, who I love, I adore her. She is in a relationship with Grok, and Kara knows what I'm talking about. I fought with her on it.
Is she a Nazi?
No, not yet. Actually, Kara's she is a hippie through and through. One of the smartest people I've ever met in my life, but that may change because of Grok in their relationship. All right, Tice, are you ready for your reading?
I think so.
Are you nervous?
Well,
you look nervous.
It can't be as bad. I can't be as bad as the AI interpretation of myself on this podcast. So let's do it.
It's fine. And listen, all of this is constantly changing. You are in charge of your, not really your past. It's happened. Sorry. But your future. Like, you can change course real quick. It's all about choices. You know this.
I know. I'm
All
not.
right.
I'm not nervous.
Sure, a lot of qualifiers with these tarot card readings. I'm like, don't worry about it.
Father of Cups. Well, some people really, I mean, like
I'm sure.
things,
I'm sure.
like they'll take it literally and they get
Okay.
real down in the
Made
dumps
me
about
tingle
it.
a little bit. I tingle.
I'm not going to say like there's been, some
I get it.
situations.
I get it.
All right. So,
Yeah.
Tice, this is your past card, the Father of Cups. This card represents emotional balance, compassion, and wisdom. Ah.
Aw.
In your past position, it suggests you came from a place of emotional maturity, learning how to manage feelings, support others, or hold steady in turbulent times. It can also point to someone in your past, a mentor, a partner, or a guide who embodied all of these traits. So
Yeah.
that is your past card.
George Bush Sr. Yeah.
I knew you guys are tight, but yeah.
Sorry.
This is the present card, the Hierophant. This
What is?
card,
Ooh, that's cool
Sorry.
looking.
Go ahead.
you
Yeah.
see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a crow clutching onto a key.
Okay.
I should describe this for the people who won't go to our YouTube channel, even though you should, because you should see our lovely
should.
faces
You really
on a weekly
should.
basis.
Yes.
This is the card of tradition. This is your present card, okay, Tice?
Okay.
This is the card of tradition, structure, and spiritual or educational guidance. Right now, you may be seeking wisdom from established sources, a teacher, a belief system, like a Korean church, or
good.
even your inner discipline. It suggests turning towards spiritual practice, learning, or mentorship rather than reinventing the wheel.
Okay. Yeah. I'll go with
Have
that.
you thought about like joining the church, Tice?
No,
Maybe that
I'm
card's
more
saying.
likely to join the Elks Lodge than the church, but as a, it's a, the Shriners.
Teach
I don't
their
know.
own. Teach
Yeah,
their
yeah.
own.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do want to hear the conversation you have with the pastor of the church you select, and you're like, oh, what made you decide to check us out? Well, I got a tarot card reading.
Yeah.
Actually, it was the occult that ultimately brought me to Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm sure they've heard weirder ways.
I'm sure they have. Yeah.
All right. So, Tice, this is your future card, Temperance. It is also reversed. Okay. Can
Okay.
we all see that?
Yeah.
How would you describe that, Tice? What is that image on there?
It
What do
looks
you
like
guys?
a bird carrying a diaper that's on fire.
I thought it looked like the stork and the baby was on fire, but either way.
Yeah. Yeah.
God
Okay.
damn, I love it. Okay. Upright, temperance is about balance, harmony, patience, and moderation. Reversed, it can signal imbalance, excess, or difficulty blending different parts of your life. It's a reminder that in the near future, you'll need to be mindful of extreme emotions, habits, or relationships may feel out of sync. And the task will be to consciously bring them back into alignment. Oh, so
Oh.
basically, you got to put the diaper that's on fire out.
Yeah. No,
That's what I'm reading.
Okay.
Does
All
that
right.
sound about right?
I don't know. Probably. I don't know. I have no idea.
Maybe you'll read this later, and then we'll get like a
Yeah, I'll get a
strong
follow.
follow up. All right, so here's the overall message. This spread shows a journey from emotional grounding to structured spiritual educational growth, which is where you're at now,
All right.
to being tested to maintain balance in the future. So
Okay.
that's okay. That's good.
That's all right. Yeah,
You know?
I like being tested.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's encouraging that you stay mindful, practice patience, and weave harmony into your daily life rather than letting outside forces pull you off center.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So keep
No,
that in mind.
That's all good advice.
It's actually a pretty good reading, Tice. Like both of you guys, like
All right.
I don't want to pat myself on the back, but I might.
We
Now-
thought really, really hard when you told us to, like, ask
You guys
extra
did a really
special
great
hard.
job of clearing your minds because I feel like some people just
Yes,
get a
yeah.
little cloudy up here.
Yeah. No,
I-
not
I
up
would-
here.
Now,
No.
can you do a reading of the show itself, or is that not how it works? Well, I don't know.
Well, maybe. Let's do that next time.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
well-
Of a past, present, and future of the
And
show.
is this like a general practitioner like a visit where like it's good for a year? Do we need to like, schedule a follow
well,
up?
okay, that's actually a very
We need
That's
to
a very
follow up.
good point. You can do follow-ups. And
can,
one thing
okay.
that we can do at the
Gotcha.
beginning of the year is a New Year's
Oh,
tarot
that would be
card
fun.
reading.
That would be great.
Would you
yeah.
guys be down for that?
Now,
yeah.
That's a bit more in depth. I mean, we're talking like 10 cards are pulled and it gets very detailed. So
wow. Okay.
I think that people would love it.
you think
No, I really do, actually.
I think I'm down for it anyway.
it's kind of fun.
It is kind of fun.
All right. Thanks for
Thank you.
supporting
was
me,
fun.
guys.
I've never had that done before.
No, I went to spiritual. I went to a medium in Casadega one time, but that's it. I've never had a tarot reading before. So,
okay. Well, you're welcome, I guess.
Well,
and
no,
I'm sorry.
No,
Okay.
no. What do you mean, Woody? Sorry.
Well, if you have any weird feelings afterwards, that's where the sorry comes in. I'm also from the Midwest.
Oh, that's fair.
Annoying.
No, I no.
Constantly apologizing.
Constantly, all the time.
Constantly.
No,
All right, guys.
that was fun.
That was good. I like
do
that.
some headlines?
Absolutely.
Sure.
All right. Headline of the week.
Okay.
I'm working on some new intros, by the way, everyone. So TBD.
Okay. Well, the biggest. Okay. Well, I'll get into that in a second. But, so this is from the Wall Street Journal. Smith fires Defense Intelligence Agency chief after Iran report. I just brought this up. It's not funny. It's just they just fire anybody they don't like, or says something they don't want. And it just bugs me. They fired, the CDC person, and all that junk. So I'm going to skip over that.
It makes me sad too, Tyson.
Thank you.
I know. It's all fucking
It makes me really
fire.
sad.
Yeah.
So the biggest news to hit the general zeitgeist this week was, of course, Taylor Swift and Kelsey getting engaged.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm happy for them. What are you going to do? That's fine. Anyway, so there's a lot of funny things that came out of that, I thought. So the Kansas City Star repeated, this is the headline, "I don't know nothing. Chiefs role player speaks on an engagement of a lifetime." So this is Mike Dana. He is a defensive player for the Kansas City Chiefs. So shortly after head coach Andy Reid and wide receiver Xavier Worthy wrapped a routine press session, Travis Kelce and pop superstar Taylor Swift took to their Instagram accounts to officially announce that they were engaged after 2 years of dating. I thought this was kind of cute. Your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married. I thought that was cute. And then in walked Dana, who had just been informed of the engagement by the Chiefs communications representative 30 seconds prior. And he's like, "I don't know nothing." He laughed before realizing that he would be answering several questions about it from the equally giddy media corp. It's incredible, man. Good for them. It's a blessing. Anytime you find that type of joy, happy, and love, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Over the past 2 seasons, yada, yada, yada. Apparently, I didn't know this, but apparently Swift, and they alluded to this in the Kingdom thing that they have on ESPN or Disney or whatever. Apparently, Swift made homemade Pop-Tarts for every player on the Chiefs roster, which is pretty cool.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah.
I guess she talked about her baking or whatever on New Heights when she was on it last week or week before.
Apparently, I was reading another thing that said that apparently the proposal happened immediately after that. So, yeah. So like there were like 3 hours of them doing that podcast. In the time that they were doing it, he had some people come in and set up a bunch of flowers and shit in his backyard so he could propose. Pretty cool.
He's a sweet guy. He's a dumb guy, though. Can we just agree on that?
I don't know.
A little bit. He's kind of a little bit of a dumb jock. A little bit.
Have you listened to his podcast? He's not that dumb.
Listen, really? Wow, Tice.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I like it.
I will say that, like, I mean, as most football players have the highest IQ of any other athletes across the board because there's so much that they have to learn to run an offense and a defense. It's a lot.
It is a lot, and I'll give them that. Maybe dumb isn't the word. Maybe dim is the word I'm going for.
Okay.
I can't honestly. I'm not intentionally have not went out of my way to see the man speak on behalf of anything, so I really have no horse in this race. But
I mean, the dumbest thing he ever did, in my opinion, was his catchphrase, which is "You got to fight for your right to party."
I was going to bring that up. That's like top of my list.
That is stupid. Like,
That is
like
Yes.
I mean, like it's fine, whatever. But I'm like, think about it a
I
little
did
bit.
read something funny. Someone posted this went a little bit viral. Someone had tweeted or X'd or whatever the fuck you call it now out. The prenup is going to be longer than any book Travis Kelsey has ever read.
damn ice cold. That's why I like that.
Yeah,
That is good.
That's
That
funny.
yeah,
is good.
yeah. It
Yeah.
was funny.
Do you think I
But
just a quick observation question for the peanut gallery? But do you think like does Taylor Swift run Taylor Swift? Like, is she of her own making, or is she? What do you think? Or is she created? I
no,
can't quite figure it out.
I think she is Taylor Swift. I think early on in her career she was guided like all artists
Right.
are when they
That makes
sign
sense.
sign a
Yeah,
deal.
yeah.
But the fact that she re-recorded all her records.
I lean towards that. She
That's a
seems
good point.
smart to me because, like, when you brought
She is
how
smart.
smart is Travis
Totally.
Kelsey, I was like, no, she strikes me as abhorrent as I find her pop music. Like, she seems like she's pretty fucking smart, and then obviously business savvy. I mean,
Very.
even
Your
the
college course is
Kardashians.
being
Yeah,
taught on, her
yeah.
marketing
So no,
and
I was
whatnot.
I'm just
Her
Yeah.
curious.
her
Anyway.
cat's worth like $200 million. Because of
Holy shit.
yeah. I mean,
She's
like
got stuff.
she's smart. I mean,
Yeah.
so I mean,
Yeah, she is smart.
I'm just saying that like she made it. Travis is probably not as smart as Taylor Swift, but that whatever works.
Yeah.
You
I
could
really think it's about balance
yeah.
anymore. The more
She's
I
done a
think
very
about
good job.
relationships.
She's done a very good job of being the biggest star in the world. Like, she
Yeah.
knows how to do
Yeah.
it. Like
Yeah.
she does. It's the quiet more than it is the action.
I mean, if you look at like Katy Perry, how she handled things versus Taylor
Oh my
Swift.
God! It just
Oh my
blew, like,
God.
destroyed her career in the matter of like
Big
3
time.
months.
Yeah,
Yes.
And Russell Brand didn't even do it. Like, wasn't she with Russell Brand for like that wasn't the low point.
yeah.
Like, that was a yeah. Cool.
So yeah, I
She
mean,
even went to space. Come on.
Yeah,
God. For
I mean,
3 seconds.
send her
I
back.
legit feel sorry for Katy Perry. I don't think anything is. All of this is beyond her control to a certain extent, but she's not helping herself.
Oh no! And
She is not helping
flying
herself. That is
dragon.
a
Did you
good
see the
yes.
flying dragon malfunction thing at her concert? I was like, okay, I was like, all right, God, lay off. Like, seriously, it was just like, you're being mean now. Like, it's funny as shit, but lay off.
It's like a real time Spinal Tap thing, like it's just
It
like
was. Oh my God,
Katy Perry's having the worst year ever. I mean,
He really is.
what was it? Orlando Bloom. They split up.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
dating Kim Kardashian now. Like, there's just a lot on Katie's plate. I hope things get better for you, girl.
I will say she was excellent on The Simpsons.
Was she okay? Good for her.
She was on the
Yeah.
Simpsons episode, like a Halloween episode, where the Simpsons were Muppets and she was live action. It was quite cute. But that was back when she was America's favorite sweetheart.
Yeah. No
But
more.
yeah,
It's not the
no,
case anymore.
I think Taylor Smart's very smart, and I think that Travis is smart enough, but balances. Yeah, it works out. So anyway, this
He's a sweet guy. He's a sweetie pie. I will say that. I think he really is a good guy.
Yeah.
All right, best of luck, kids.
Yeah, me too.
Make work.
From the show. Yep.
All right.
This is from Kansas City Star. You can now place these prop bets on Travis Kelsey and Taylor Swift's wedding. Location, date, all kinds of stuff.
No thanks.
Yeah. It's kind of funny. And still more Taylor Swift news about
Wow.
this is my favorite Taylor Swift news. This is from Wichita Eagle. KC-based H&R Block sends workers home to celebrate Taylor Swift, Travis Kelsey news. So excited that H&R Block, based in Kansas City, sent its employees home early to celebrate love. And this is the email that they sent. The subject line read, "Lost in the love story," punctuated by a diamond ring emoji. It's come to my attention that Kansas City, and frankly the entire nation, is buzzing about the news of certain celebrity engagement. Let's be honest, between checking social feeds, debating potential wedding playlists, and most importantly, telling your friends what married filing jointly means, I know focus is, and that's a great H&R Block joke, by the way. I know focus is in short supply this afternoon. So here's the deal. If you're so inclined, call it early. Go home. Celebrate love. Speculate about the dress. Argue whether the reception will be held in Kansas City or castle in Europe. And then she said, pick things up back tomorrow when the internet calms down.
Wow. So if history serves me, Either the Twin Towers get destroyed or Taylor Swift gets married. You get to go home from work.
Yeah, that's about right.
That's how it works. So for those
She
paying
did.
attention,
She did congratulate Swift.
One of the T's.
yes,
Yeah.
never
She
forget.
did congratulate Swift and Kelsey. Also, H&R Block employees for being part of the only company that understands that life changes equal tax changes. Wink emoji. I don't know. I really like the CEO.
That's some
Damn,
freaking
that was a missed
great.
opportunity
That was
into
some
it.
great PR on their behalf. Like somebody was smart on that one. Like they're
Hell
like, hey,
yeah.
this is. Yeah, I mean, I haven't talked about H&R Block in months, so like this is big.
Yeah,
Forever. Yeah.
I have another one, but we're running short on time, so I'll save this for the next week. But it's about flight attendants have a secret language you didn't know about, and it's all the things that they say that you may not know what they're talking about. So anyway, I'll save that for next week.
That is interesting. Yeah, me too.
Matt?
Good stuff, Tyson.
Yes.
Thanks, guys.
Very good. I've got a handful. I have like no plugs, so I really just went all in on the headlines this week. Sorry to disappoint late in the game, but there we are. Yeah, I'll just kind of run through these. We'll start off with some good news. Trump's approval rating hits record low of second term. Full record according to
take it.
Is 37% of registered voters, and we're how many months into the presidency? 8.
Yeah.
It's not going to get better, so it's going to be just kind of a fun, slow crash. As there, like a lot of bad shit happened, like the whole CDC firing, but we don't talk about bad stuff on here. We talk about positivity,
uplifting.
Positivity.
I've heard our show referred to as that. Yeah, many times.
Before we get to the positivity, one more thing. RFK Jr. says agency will reveal the cause of autism in September. They will reveal the cause of autism in September.
Autism.
Cancer slated for November and herpes by mid-May. Everyone's waiting, bated breath. What exactly? Autism. If it turns out to be something on Cracker Barrel's menu, it's going to be a very bad week for them.
Shit, yeah.
This is unfortunately the most disgusting news, but I do have to report it. Orlando officials condemn removal of Rainbow Crosswalk near Pulse nightclub as mass shooting site as cruel political act. So, for those of you who remember, I think it was in 2012. It's been about.
It's been a while, yeah.
Yeah, it's about a decade when the Pulse nightclub shooting in 2016, which actually used to be an Italian restaurant that I know Tyson and I both have eaten at.
And a venue. I played there every week for open mic.
Yeah, that's right. You played there.
Yeah,
and never knew that.
Opened for Shiner there one time.
And anyway, 2016, 49 people were killed. It was an LGBTQ friendly nightclub, and there was this Rainbow Crosswalk, and the state had to take it away because they're all fucking assholes.
In the middle of the night, but
and they did it in the middle of the night, like the coward pieces of shit that they are.
Assholes.
Fuck you, Florida. I miss your weather.
Seriously.
We can't get through the week without more RFK news. This one's a bit of a laugher, though. It's not really too serious. This comes from the Irish Star, which is really making some moves this year on solid headlines. I don't know how legitimate of a news organization they are, but I like their headlines, and they come up when I Google things. RFK Jr. slams windmills for killing whales despite being accused of chopping one's head off. So if you remember, there was a story that I remembered a year ago where he claimed to take the head of a severed whale home, or a severed head of a whale home. He's also implying that windmills cause the death of whales, which is nonsense. This comes from WRAL News in somewhere. North Carolina County Elections Chair accused of putting cocaine, MDMA, in granddaughter's ice cream. So his granddaughter and a friend went to go get ice cream, and he put cocaine and MDMA in both of their ice creams.
Why?
Holy shit. Is the 40 to 60 year question, Tyson. Why? Elections chair. Was he a Republican? Please tell me he was a Republican. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Libertarian.
It doesn't matter.
You know,
It doesn't matter. We're equal opportunity. Pedophiles are all equally bad. We don't
that's
like
true.
them.
Yeah.
That is true.
This comes to us from North Liberty, Iowa. Sounds like a good place to live.
Yeah.
Her photo is like just I know that you can't see this, but her photo is just kind of like, well, it's a great mugshot for this headline. Woman with 0.35 blood alcohol content asked gas station customers to blow into her interlock device. So she had one interlock device. If you haven't seen that, they basically, for people who have received a DUI in certain circumstances, they can drive to home and work and things like that, but you have to blow into a tube. And apparently she just went to a gas station, was trying to get somebody. She went to the gas station, stopped to get some food, and then forgot that she couldn't start her car. And so she had to it's like that and like asking like, somebody to buy you booze if they're
Oh,
underage. Like, hey, can you blow into my, like, that's
that's
fucking
fucking
hilarious.
great.
What would you do? Like this is the only sort of scenario I can equate this to with years ago was when I was smoking outside the Kansas City airport, and a visibly very, very pregnant woman came up to me with a cigarette and said, "You got a light." That's the only time I've ever like been this conflicted about what would you do?
Oof.
Like the whole sanitariness aside, would you help someone out if they ask you to blow into their car, their interlock device?
Blower to help her out. I don't know. It depends how funny she was.
That's
Because,
true.
like,
That's
this
a
whole
very good point.
situation sounds like hilarious to me. But if she was kind of a jerk and she
That's
was like
true.
shoving it in my face, I'd be like, no,
That's very true. That's very
good
true.
luck to you. Maybe walk it off, girl.
Yeah.
Tice?
Well, I'm still trying to figure out how she got the car started in the first place. Unless she was driving around drinking.
She must have just been
She must have been.
or
Yeah.
somebody at the bar helped her out.
Well,
Like that's what I'm
Yeah.
guessing. Like maybe this is just her thing.
I'll do the cigarette first. The cigarette, I would light it because she's definitely been smoking the whole time.
I did. That's ultimately what I did. That's ultimately what I did. Yeah.
I would do
I
that too.
may, be backpedaling for St. Peter, but I seriously, that's what I was like. I'm not going to prevent this woman from smoking. Like she's going to find a light one way or the other.
Yeah.
I was terrified. I mean, like the woman was smoking with a baby. She would have beat the shit out of me. Like that was her kid. Like, and she's treating it like that. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Good
Tread
answer.
lightly
I
with that
agree.
one.
Yeah, tread
As
lightly.
far as blowing into the machine, probably not. Just because
I think I would. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't know that I could. But again, if she was hilarious about it, and I thought hilarity would continue if I were to help this woman drive further, then yes.
I mean, you're in a position where you could I don't know. I don't know. I probably not though. Probably not. I mean, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know it was that much. 3.5.
That's true.
That's
a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, if she seemed kind of sober, I still probably wouldn't do it. But I'd offer to buy her.
Would you go out of your way
coffee.
to maybe coffee and then maybe drive her home?
Yeah. I would rather do that than to be because I probably would drive her home. I have a sister. I'm just gonna tell you this weird little story. We have a bunch of people that come door to door, right? And and they are selling whatever. And I know they're just kids and they just need money or whatever. And then they're nice. But we rent. So we can't do any of this stuff, right?
Right.
And so anyway, I've worked a job like that. It sucks. People don't want to talk to you. They slam the door or whatever. So this guy came to the door yesterday. His name was Josh. And he was like, "Do you own?" And I'm like, "No, we rent." And I was like, "But I'll pass this along to the people that manage the place." And he's like, "Do you think they'll do anything?" And I'm like, "No, they're cheap as shit. They're not going to do anything."
Yeah.
I was like, "I'm sorry." I was like, "Would you like something to drink?" And he was like, he was like, "Do you have any water?" I was like, "I don't know." So I went downstairs. I had a can of V8 cold and a beer. So I brought them up and I said, "I have a V8 or beer. Which would you like?" And he's like, and he's probably not 21 now that I think about it. And he's like, "I'll take the V8." And so I'm like, "Okay." He's like, and he literally said, he's like, "This is the best interaction I've had all day." And it was 6 o'clock at night, so he could have been doing it all day, So
Oof.
anyway, so today I bought a 24 pack of bottled water. So when these people come by our house, which happens normally like a couple times a week, I can at least offer them something because they have a terrible job. And I highly recommend
That's nice, Tice.
anyone who is listening to this should consider doing the same thing. A 24 pack of bottled water costs less than $4. So it's not a big expense. So
it's sort of disproportionate distribution of happiness.
Exactly.
Like
Sweet.
why
Yeah.
once a week I buy a box of Twinkies and leave them in random locations because it just makes people happy, and you're not going to bring that much joy to the world for $4 a week.
Yeah. So
yeah.
it's just a nice thing to do because everybody has a terrible job, and going door to door sales.
That's got to be amongst the worst.
One of the worst.
Yeah, amongst the worst.
Anyway,
yeah,
okay.
I always feel bad for
I do too. I mean,
same.
Even people that come here trying to get me to sign up with the Lord, I'll give them a bottle of water. I'll be like, I kind of was like, I appreciate you guys taking the time to try to save me from hell or whatever, but you guys want some water?
Yeah.
I mean, I know you're doing what you think is right to help people. I get that.
You'd be like, I think you being worried about my soul is enough.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, that's exactly right. I'm gonna write that down.
Everybody about it. You're worried about it. That seems like enough.
That's
nice.
Okay, sorry. Anyway.
No. Let me wrap this up real quick. John Williams finally admits he never liked film music much. 93-year-old composer who penned themes like Star Wars, Jaws, and Harry Potter doesn't think much of film music. He's 93 years old and he's just like,
fuck it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just shutting my life away. It's like Colonel Sanders saying he wasn't a fan of fried chicken. Like it's just
he wasn't. That's a fact. He was not a fan of fried chicken. His favorite food was Italian food. And I learned that from Antiques Roadshow of all things. Anyway,
man. This tarot, my life since this tarot card reading has just been topsy-turvy. One last one. Everyone knows of my dislike for Will Smith, except for when Jazzy Jeff was around. It was okay when Jazzy Jeff was around, but that was sort of like his. Will Smith accused of using AI for embarrassing tour videos. So if you weren't aware, Will Smith is rapping again. He's kicked off a new tour. Recent album. He has a new album out. Will Smith's album, based on a true story, good name, dude. Isn't the mask off movie we all watch 2 stars? That's from The Independent. So anyway, but apparently he shared a video from his AI, from his YouTube channel. And it was pretty clear that the audience was like AI generated. So like he had to like literally make up fans. It was just pretty embarrassing.
So cringe. Yeah. It's so cringe.
It's like, if you look at the photos though, like it's bad. It's like melted. They didn't even have good AI. They had bad AI.
I'm definitely going to check that out tonight.
So anyway, I have yet to watch the full video, but I'm pretty excited about it. So anyway, those are my headlines.
Very nice.
Very nice, Smith.
Thank you.
I have a couple, but I'm going to save them for next week just because, time. But we talked about the big one, the Taylor and fucking Travis
we did talk
getting
about
together.
The big one. That's the one people wanted.
That's the one
we delivered.
People wanted to hear.
Yes. Yeah.
Like a fresh Pizza
Absolutely.
Hut thick crust pizza. I'm so hungry. All right.
I love
Tyson?
Pizza Hut thin crust pizza.
Dude, it's so
Tyson does too. He'll vouch for that shit too.
Yes.
I will say that I will plug this. I wasn't going to, but I will plug this. I got an email yesterday that said personal pants were $2, limit 6. Personal pants, $2 a piece. So
whoa,
I got 4 of them.
Wow, damn. $11. Otherwise, like that's you're reading a 20 book value. That's
I was
value.
like, are you fucking kidding me?
Wow, $2 a piece. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just want to. We haven't talked about it, but I just want to acknowledge what everybody else knows is that South Park this year has been amazing, and everybody should watch it if you haven't watched it, because they're no holds barred. They're just going for it this year, which is great. I saw Weapons, and I'm going to wait because Matt's going to see that in about an hour and a half or so.
Yes, very excited.
I went and saw Nobody too. Really liked it. I thought it's a fun
Yay.
movie.
Did you like it more than the original?
I would say, based on the location,
comparable. Yeah. Okay. That's why I'm the same way.
I would say it was more fun than the original.
Yeah. Gotcha.
But I did really like the original. And then I saw this movie called Shin Godzilla, which is an interesting movie. It's a Godzilla movie, ostensibly, but it's equally about government inefficiency. Like it's very satirical, and it's about
Hmm.
government inefficiency and how that can hamper you dealing with a Godzilla. And I mean,
Okay, interesting.
it's funny. Like, I mean, it's funny. There's a lot of subtitles because there's a lot to read. But as far as a Godzilla movie goes, pretty good. And as far as a new take on a Godzilla movie, also pretty good. Also, I love the fact that they show proto Godzilla who looks like a goofy fucking, like guppy Godzilla looking thing. And I'm not going to explain it, but it's definitely worth a watch. As far as music goes, I have two recommendations this week. I have three. The best record came out this week. I haven't got my copy yet on vinyl, so I'm not listening to it until I get it. Um, this is a band called Winter, and the name of this record is called Adult Romantics. Uh,
Ooh,
I
yes.
I would definitely check this out. It's got Horse Jumper of Love on one of the tracks. Who I don't know if I plugged them or not, but I'm a big fan. Um, I would say it's kind of a mix between. It's got cranberry vibes, but
Okay.
Okay.
more like cranberry versus like meets Juliana Hatfield.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, it's definitely worth a
I'm
listen.
sold.
Yeah,
All right.
and then the other record I want to plug is this band called Seedbed, and the name of the record is called Stalemate. And for fans of
What is the band called?
Seedbed, Seed.
Seedbed. Okay.
For fans of Broken Social Scene, Duster, The Microphones, The Radio Department, Rainier Maria.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
it says Death Cab for Cutie with a banjo. Banjo's not prominent in the other stuff. It's a piece of chilled out slacker rock that swells into some rousing noise. That's from Stereo Gum. So
Cool.
I have listened to it, and I like it. I mean, it's their first record, so it's not like but it's a lot of potential there. So
Very nice.
those are the ones I recommend. And I actually have an unplugged. But go ahead.
Go ahead, Smith. What are your
I got
plugs?
I got nothing, guys. I'm so sorry. I am really behind.
You're
I got.
gonna soon be plugging
You know,
carpets.
I'm gonna
God, I can't
plug
wait to talk
plug
about it.
Sugar X. You know, if you've got
There
sugar
you go.
bites and you ailins what needs you, then go with Sugar X because it's the best of what I tried, and it's
Okay,
gives
done.
you some relief,
There's a little
especially
bit
in
of.
those tender areas, the tender spots.
I will say that like chiggers are attracted to a genetic type. So unfortunately, that might be a continual problem. You may need to fumigate
Sorry.
your place.
The
Uh,
whole thing, just
yeah,
the.
just burn the house down. No, I mean
Yeah, start over.
burn the
Find a
gra-
new
burn the
place.
gra-
New
but yeah,
property.
but there
All
are
right.
That's
ways
what.
there are ways to handle that if I remember correctly. But anyway, go
All
ahead.
right. Well, I'll look into it further. I'm not doing this again. I'm not wearing shorts,
Yeah,
and I'm not forgetting the deep woods.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yes.
and
Yeah.
I'm
long
hoping that'll
socks,
do the trick.
long socks.
Long socks. Yep.
Long socks. All right. Very good. All right.
All right.
Sage
I've got
advice. Thank you, guys.
quite a few plugs, but I'm going to
Excellent.
run through them real quick. There are 2 new albums out. I have listened to one multiple times. It's a contender for best album of the year.
Ooh.
Deftones are back. And the album is called Private Music. And it is like White Pony. It is one of the best fucking records they put out. I'm so stoked about it. We're seeing them in Denver in September. Fuck yeah. It's fun. The Beths also put out a new record today, and I have only listened to it once, but it's pretty good. So it's called Straight Line Was a Lie. Very excited to hear Tyson's take on it, as well as Smith's. Obviously, Tyson introduced us to the Beths, and I'm a big fan since then, which has been a couple years, I think. So anyway, check those out. There is a new animated television series, Tyson. Did you hear that correctly? On
Wow,
Netflix,
what?
called Long Story Short, that Jonas and I have been watching and loving, and it's from the creators of BoJack Horseman.
Oh,
And it's really cool how they do it. It's based on this hilarious Jewish family, and just they flip around different timelines in their lives together. Super funny, very like BoJack Horseman, and like those like gut punches of just emotion at right at the end of a joke. It's just fucking fantastic. The animation's a little wonky, like, but it's not too distracting. Whatever. And then we watched a new movie last night called Sovereign with Nick Offerman and Jacob Tremblay, where Nick Offerman plays a fucking nut bar sovereign, nation guy who fucks up his kid. It's really dark and it's really good. And it's cool to see Nick Offerman in that kind of role. So I would highly recommend watching that. We also went and saw F1 in the theater. That was super fun. It was loud as shit. It was like a crazy adrenaline rush for 2+ hours. I really liked it a lot. So if you're looking for something like that, check it out. Well, it's in the theater, I think for another week or two, something.
Yeah.
And then I just wanted to do a quick plug. My stepsister Kira, it was her 30th birthday this past week. She's awesome and she listens to the show a lot and she loves you guys. So
Happy birthday.
happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday.
Kira. Love you.
30's a good age. 30
It was a
is
good
Yeah,
age.
it's
a
cool.
very
I was
good
excited
age.
to turn
Yeah,
30.
I was too.
No, you weren't. You're like,
No, you weren't. Smith, you told me that like it's looking off the edge of a cliff. That's what I remember you saying.
Well, I mean, it is. That's
you
why
once told me that you had a dream that you were 28, and I'm like, I'm 28. He's like, yeah. I
I'm
know.
trying to be positive for Kira, guys. Stop harping on the reality and detail of what I told you in the past. It's not important. All right.
What are your unplugs?
Yeah.
Well, Smith, wait, no,
I
Tyson.
didn't really
what
have
are
an
your-
unplug.
My
Tyson
unplug-
does have an
okay.
unplug, though.
My unplug is Jerry Jones, owner of the Kansas of the Cowboys, who somehow managed to get so butthurt he lost the best edge rusher in the NFL right now because he wouldn't make a deal with him. So that guy, Micah Parsons, went to Minnesota with a huge contract. They only
Yeah, I
got
saw
like
that.
2 draft picks out of it and like some fucking like 29-year-old nose tackle, which is fucking stupid. And Jerry Jones is like just I feel so sorry for Cowboys fans because this dumb fuck won't die. And he just ruins the Cowboys every chance he gets. I mean,
Preach.
so anyway,
I'm with you 1,000%.
it would be
Oh
the
my God.
worst to be a Cowboys fan.
I was talking to my buddy Steve about just real quick about he was talking about the Cowboys, and he was like, he's like, Cowboys, like as far as monetarily and how much like power they have been for a long time by far and away like the biggest team, like the biggest, most important team. He said, but they've sucked for like 30 years. Like they've never, and he's like, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, just a curious observation that I thought, I was like, yeah, that's very true. Is it like,
I mean, and it's all, I mean, you can put all of it on Jerry Jones. That's as far as I'm concerned.
I think you can too. Yeah.
You put all of it on it. That fucking weird. He was interviewed on a radio show and he's like, because he's talking about Micah Parsons. He's like, when the little rascal goes to talk to his mom and says, I want to, do this. And she says no. So he goes to talk to his daddy and his daddy says yes. And he comes back to mom and says, Daddy said, I'm like, this fucking idiot. I'm like, you can find that clip. It was on Stephen A. Smith. It's fucking horrifying. Anyway,
that's
sorry.
hilarious.
I'm done.
Awful.
Wow.
Awful.
It's all right, Kate. It's okay, Dawson. It's okay, Tyson.
All right. I have a quick unplug. And I hope this doesn't happen to you, Smith, at your upcoming movie. But my big unplug this past week is stale fucking popcorn from AMC.
Oh.
It wasn't even warm. Like literally, like Jonas and I went out and, we're excited about F1 and we've been eating like this healthy popcorn at night sometimes. And I look at him like, what do you think about getting like a small thing of popcorn? He's like, hell yeah, let's do it. Oh my God, we didn't even finish it. He had maybe one handful of popcorn. I had 3 because I wanted to get my money's worth. It was so bad, you guys. It was so bad. I should have taken it back. Oh my God. Anyway, fucking get your shit together, AMC movie theaters throughout the US.
Yeah. That's fair.
I hope they feel that.
I hope they do too. I hope one of them hears that someday, somehow.
To be fair, because I only go to AMC theaters because the other thing.
Have you had that? Have you come across that, Tyson, a lot?
I have, and I come back. I just go back and say this is stale, and they'll put fresh stuff in it.
Good.
How
Okay.
do they not
That was
have
my
the
bad.
turnover in a goddamn movie theater
Well,
to
that's the
not
thing. Like,
steal
if you
popcorn?
go at like 11 o'clock in the morning, which is usually when I
That's
go to
true.
movies, it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
Oh, so
leftovers.
it's like okay, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
so
That
they're
makes
just
All
sense.
like
right.
getting rid of it, and it's just like, ugh.
It was the end of the day for us, so it was just kind of
Okay.
like,
All right. All right.
all right,
All right.
whatever.
I,
Fucking
I,
high schoolers.
I don't hold any punches at the movie theaters. It costs too much money to go anyway.
You're right. No, you're right.
And so if
Demand
something's bad,
satisfaction.
yeah,
Good call. Yep. I will do that next time, Tice. Anyway, always a pleasure, guys.
Look at that. We are right on the nose. Look at that.
Right on the nose.
Just right on the
Wonderful.
nose. Wow. Giving people the perfect 90 they always wanted.
that's right.
Always wanted, they
Always wanted.
wish they get every week, but they don't. So for once, you get what you want.
Actually, to be fair, 2 weeks in a row. This will go out Monday, probably, right? So,
Yes.
So yeah.
Very
so
good.
I mean, yeah. So I mean, that's pretty good.
Keeping it consistent, guys.
That's right.
All right.
The public demands it.
They do. Because we were number 44 last week.
That's
That
good
is
for us.
automatic.
That's very good.
I would like
Yeah.
to say that's
Yeah.
huge. So
Yeah. It's like being like
Thank
the third
you
or
all.
fourth favorite child. Yeah.
That's right.
Pretty good.
That's right.
Pretty
That
good.
is exactly right. That's
And
right.
you've only got 2 siblings, but still.
climbing that
pretty good.
mountain.
Pretty
Yep.
good.
You're my favorite
Jesus.
son. My dad says that all the time. You're my
That's very
favorite daughter.
All right, guys.
All right,
We'll
guys.
see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Aw.
Oh. It's dead.
Nice. That's fun.
Eating good tonight, my friend.